encourage you to get hair glue. So I'm gonna take this hair, and then I'm gonna take my other, remember I made 3 of them, so I'm gonna tie it as normal, tie it like this on the hair, and then I have these 2 ends that I'm gonna join together, and then I'm gonna have this one going over here. Make sure you make some ends there because you're gonna need them in a minute. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure that I go over my hair right here and with this band that I have, and then I'm gonna go back up my natural hair. Make sure that I am closing my natural hair in a nice, you see how it is, that's how you want it to be, because my hair is very bushy, it's not silky. If it's silky, you don't need to do this part here. But if it's coarse and then it's hard and it's like a poof, please do this. Make sure that you get a rubber band. It's much easier. This one is not rubbery, so since my hair is short and I know how to walk around them, I would use it. And then you are left with 2 sides. Make sure that one side, everything's gonna be at the bottom. You can't put it on the top. Make sure you put it on the bottom like this, and then you're gonna pull it to your side here in the front. And then make sure that this one, you're holding it with your left hand, is the one that's you're gonna leave it on top, and then this one on your right hand is the one that's gonna go on the bottom. I'm sorry. And then when you go to the bottom with it, make sure that you put your hair inside, like join it with your bottom hair piece, and then take the front one, and then like jump it over like that, okay, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Or put both of them a simpler way here on top from the bottom, move it to the top if you want to do it that way. And make sure you take the top part and then you mix it with the bottom if that's easier for you, okay. And then after you've done that, you're going to be required to take a small piece, okay. Let's take the small piece here. You see, I've already joined them together. It's fine. We're gonna take a piece from one hair like this. So this hair is the one that is going to wrap around like this. So I always use my mouth, guys, so I'm gonna use my mouth and grab hold of it. I'm going. Make sure that my hair blends in with this too for now. I'll fix it later. You don't need to be perfect. You can fix it as you go, okay? Once we start braiding it down, and then I'm gonna join it together, and then make sure that I fluff it. So bula, guys, then ke tsenya morwa ka mogare. Ke tsenya morwa ka mogare ga yona. And then the one at the bottom, I do almost the same thing, and then I make it one thing like this. Make sure that it covers as much as you can. Doesn't really need to cover, and then hold it. You see here, you can still see the ribbon that I've used. It's okay. That's where this little guy comes in. So this guy is gonna start at the bottom, go opposite direction, okay, and then pull him from behind, and then just keep pulling him nice. And so let me come close to the camera. Now you can see he's already hiding that band. It's okay. Then go ahead and then do it again. But now make sure the first one you do it, you're doing it a little bit at the back, going forward, and then the second one you do, you're gonna go close to your hair, so that to make sure that it is fully covered, okay. All we need is to cover that hair. And then the third one, when you come, you're gonna lower your hand, and then you are starting to move forward, because you already have one in the middle, the first one, and you have the second loop near to your natural hair, and then the third loop is gonna overlap the first loop and go in like that. There'll be hairs flying around. It's okay. You don't need to be perfect at this moment. You'll get it right as time goes by. And then after that, make sure that your hair is not thin like this. No, don't do it like this. Make sure that it's fluffy like that. It's open, so that you can cover as much space as you can. And then coming back again, you're gonna go back. You're gonna go through the first one to make it more neat. You see how neat it is now? You see how neat it is? There we go. And then after you do the fourth one, you can leave the whole hair out, and then you can put it in good order. And then after that, you have this small portion to work in. You can go ahead and make another one over here if you want to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make another one. And then I realize I'm left with small. That's where the glue comes in. And then I'll just open my glue. Make sure you're not putting hair glue on your hair, guys. Make sure you're not doing that. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this, just 2 strips like that, and then I'm gonna put, or is it all pinker? And then I'm gonna wait for it. I can just fluff it like that to dry quicker. This hair, you don't need to worry about it at this point. Now you just have to make sure that this one here that is overlapping, it's quite smooth, because once it gets on the glue, that's it, guys. You can't go back again, okay? And then we're gonna wrap it on the first glue, and then we're gonna come underneath, and then we're gonna wrap it on the glue that is close to the root, And then we are left with the small ends that I did when they, remember I told you to have some ends on the hair. And then you're gonna put it right, you're gonna hide it right in there, okay? And then you can keep hiding it, going back and forth with the small strings that you already have lying around to make sure that everything is good. And then after that, you are done, guys. I hope I explained it as I could, because it's quite difficult to read on camera. I just realized that. But I put it through. I soldiered, girl. You soldiered through. And then your hair is perfect. Your hair is gonna be locked in, so you don't have to worry about anything at this point. If I look directly on the camera, you can see my pig, they're always in the same direction, but this one is a little bit bigger, this one is a little bit smaller, because this one I was on camera, I couldn't see what I was doing, but it pulled through. So now we're going to go ahead and braid down.